The polls are open for a special election in Roseville and Shoreview.
And the result of that election could have a big impact on the balance of power at our state capitol. Bill Keller live for us in St. Paul this morning with more on what's at stake. Good morning, Bill.
Good morning, guys. In fact, 4 months ago, a little more than 24,000 voters turned out for the general election. Today, voters in that one North Metro district are heading back to the polls. Democrat David Gottfried and Republican Paul Wickstrom, well, they are both vying for that seat in House District 40B. And this election will determine if the Republicans can gain that critical 68th vote or if the House will remain tied at 67-67. Now, back in November, DFL candidate Curtis Johnson clearly beat Wickstrom, earning 65% of the vote, but Wickstrom contested the results, claiming that Johnson actually lived in a Roseville apartment, as he claimed. He did not live there. He said he, in fact, lived at a home in Little Canada, which is outside of the district he was elected to represent. Well, a judge ultimately agreed. Johnson was disqualified. That got us to today's special election. Now, the loss of that one DFL seat turned out to have a big impact at the state capitol. It gave Republicans a one-seat advantage at the start of the legislative session. That sparked a boycott by DFL lawmakers who sat out the first several weeks. They were trying to prevent Republicans from seizing a majority control. Ultimately, a power-sharing agreement was reached last month, making Lisa Damuth the House Speaker for the entire two-year term. The GOP also regained control of several key House committees, but if today's special election returns the House to a 67-67 tie, then the DFL and GOP will each have chairpersons in most committees. However, if Wickstrom is able to pull off a win, that would give Republicans 68 representatives, the exact number of votes needed to begin passing bills on the House floor. Otherwise, so far this year, several GOP bills have been blocked because they only have those 67 votes. Polling places opened at 7 o'clock this morning, and once all the ballots are counted, those voters in Roseville and Shoreview, they're going to ultimately have the final say on whether Republicans can actually pick up a tie-breaking vote in the State House. Stay tuned. Back to you guys.